Good morning, Tahmina Khan is here in TKMaths is Fun. In today's video, we will continue A-Level Mathematics M1 concepts, and this is lesson 2.5. And in this video, we will cover past paper question, and this is lesson 2.5 here. The rest of the videos, you can see the link in the description below. So let's continue from here. There are two past paper questions. One I will explain and the other one you will try afterwards, right? Okay, so two particles A and B move in the same vertical line. Particle A is projected vertically upward. Okay, so let me just make here a sketch. Whatever I read, it's better to sketch it roughly, so it helps you to understand the question. So now this is the particle A which is thrown upward from here. Okay, and it is thrown with the velocity 20 meters per second. Okay, and arrow will be upward because we are throwing it up, but acceleration here will be minus 10. What is the reason? Because acceleration is actually acting downward. To make all the arrows in the same direction, we need to take the reverse of it, and that's why we will change the sign. Okay, then time I will take in this case as t. What is the reason? Because 1 second later, particle B is dropped from rest from a height of 40 meters. And the question is saying find the height above the ground at which the two particles will collide. So I will take it as if it is dropped exactly above the same point and they are coming straight up and down, and that's why it will collide. So let's see this particle which is coming, or which was dropped 1 second later, was coming like this, right? And wait, let me make them in the same direction. Okay, now in this case u is 0 because it was dropped from rest, written here, and A is also acting downward. So this arrow is downward, this arrow is downward, so both will be this. And in this case t will be t minus 1 because it was dropped 1 second later. And one important information is given here, and that is this whole distance is 40 meters, right? It is given here. So now I have to find the height above this. So point where they will collide, what will be the same at that point? Where they will collide, the height from the ground is same, right? But important thing is whatever the distance is covered by particle A, I'm calling it A, and particle B, the distance covered by this, both the distances, if you add them up, it will be equals to 40. So basically what I'm trying to do is SA plus SB equals to 40, right? And I will use this equation, S is equals to UT plus half AT square for both of them. Okay, so let's use it for A first, red color. So it will be, I'm substituting in this formula now. U is 20 t plus half, A will be minus 10 t square. Okay, and now for particle B, which I will add up, U is 0 and plus half, A will be 10 and t will be t minus 1 square. Make sense? And this will be equals to 40. So now let's solve this. It will be 20t minus 5t square plus, now this is 5, okay? 5, and we will open it, t minus 1 whole square, t square minus 2t plus 1 equals to 40. If I make any calculation mistake, you can write in the comments. So this will be 5t square plus 5t square minus 10t plus 5 equals to 40, right? This cancels out. You are left with 10t is equals to 35. So t is equals to 3.5 seconds. So question is not to find out the time when they will hitting each other. Question is what was the height above the ground. So now this value of t you can substitute either in distance covered by A or B. So let me substitute here it in this one, this part, okay, only. So I'm substituting it here. 23.5 height, okay, above the ground. This is what I'm calculating now. Minus 5, 3.5 square equals to 0, because this will be equals to 5. So now pick up the calculator very quickly. Let me also calculate here. Find the height above the ground, so that's why I'm substituting in SA. Okay, so now it is 8.75, right? This equation is giving you distance above the ground. Okay, so now second part of the question is find the difference in the speed of the two particles at this instant. Okay, so understood, when they are hitting each other here, it has certain velocity and it has certain velocity. So I have to calculate those velocities. So let's calculate it for A first. Okay, particle A. V is equals to U plus AT. V I have to calculate. So U was 20 and minus 10 and T was 8.75. So pick up the calculator quickly. It is minus 15 meter per second. Okay, because when particle A was going up, it is gradually slowing down, right? So minus 15 meter per second. Now let's do it for particle B. Particle B is increasing, so that velocity should come positive. V is equals to U plus AT. Okay, so U is 0, A is 10 and T is 8.75. Oh, sorry, it is not T, it will be let me write correctly. I have made mistake here also. T is actually 3.5. This was my mistake, sorry for that. I put the values correctly in the calculator, but I wrote here incorrectly, right? So I'm just writing the time here again. Okay, so in this case it was 3.5 because this 8.75 was the distance, right? So 20 minus 35 is equals to minus 15. So I calculated correctly, but I put the value here wrong. And T I will take what here in this case? I will take it as T minus 1, right? Because it was dropped 1 second later. So it is 10. 3.5 minus 1 is equals to 25. Now when question is saying find the difference in the speed, so ignore the sign and simply substitute minus the magnitudes. So one object was going with the speed of 25 meter per second, which was coming downward, and the other was going upward with 15 meter per second. So difference in the speed is what? Yes, you're right, is equals to 25 minus 15 is equals to 10 meter per second. So I hope it is clear. And now the next question, you can put the video on pause and try it yourself. I have drawn the diagram here to make it easy for you. And now I'm showing you the answer. You can put the video on pause and solve it. Okay. In this case, what is happening? Both the particles were projected vertically upward, but one particle was projected upward 2 seconds later. In the previous question, it was 1 second later. But another important thing is, in the question, it is telling you what you will take T as. So T you have to take for the second particle which is projected, right? And that is the reason in this red case, which is first particle, I have taken T plus 2. Make sense? Because if the second particle was going 2 seconds later and I have to take it as T, then it means the first particle will be t plus 2. Okay. And here you have to find out t when the particles are colliding. Situation is almost same, only both the particles are thrown vertically upward, in this case from the ground. So when they are thrown vertically upward, in this case the distance from the ground is same for both of them, right? In the previous case it was not. So simply solve it and you will get the time, right? And in the last part, find the height above O at which the particles collide. O is basically this ground point. This is O, right? So you have to find out the height. So it was simply same formula. You can substitute either S1 or S2. I have taken this one and I got the height 2.755, which is equivalent to 2.76 meter. So I hope you understood this question. Thank you very much for watching the video. Now in the last 2.6, we will cover the last concept of this lesson, which is on the graphical representation. So please share it with your friends. Take care. Allah Hafiz. Don't forget to subscribe it and give positive comments as well. Take care. Allah Hafiz.